Catherine, this tastes half as good as it looks. We're all in for a real nice surprise. All right, everybody, welcome back to 1090. I am Andy. This is Todd coming at you with another fantastic whiskey review. Did a little bourbon hunting today.
Well done.
Walked in looking for a different bottle, walked out with that and
The other bottle.
The other bottle here that was sitting there with a gigantic price tag that I refused to pay for. So before we even start with the Old Fitz, I just want to say out there, do not be afraid to go up and see if you can negotiate. They
Sometimes
don't
it works.
really like to work with flippers, but they do like to work with sippers. And so if you can go in there and actually talk to, coin that one, right?
Yes.
They actually, if you can find some honest places where you tell them, look, this is something that we're going to take back and we're going to sip, or we have a channel, we're bringing it to you. Sometimes they're willing to work with you. That was the case here. And so I got this for right around MSRP, which is actually fantastic.
Unbelievable.
So today we're doing the Old Fitzgerald Bottled and Bond. They released this twice a year, the green in the spring, the black label in the fall. This is the spring label. And also coming in at 8 years old for the first time, because they can range all the way up to 16 years of age. This one was actually pulled from 3 different rick houses on different floors and 2 different production dates. So again, coming in at 100 proof as a bottle and bond, clearly regulated.
And this is one of those ones, Andy, you see on secondary for so much, you see in those cases for so much. I didn't think we were going to get ever to try this. I've never tried this.
Well, this is one of the ones that really does get jacked up quite a lot. So that's why, don't be afraid to go out there. And sometimes they'll actually tell you flat out no, and then you know what, that's okay. But if you can get them down, that's great. And I've heard nothing but good things about this particular release in general, so I'm excited to get going. You know you love the Heaven Hill high wheat stuff. So this is kind of your classic, I believe 75% corn, 20% wheat, and the rest is malted barley. So this is right up your alley, man.
Nice copper color to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
100 proof, not a ton of legs on it, but the nose on this,
This is candy
like
shop nose, man.
Marshmallow, it's sweet caramel marshmallow.
You get a lot of brown sugar.
Yeah,
and,
it's so sweet.
Vanilla comes through a little bit.
Oakiness is there too.
But again, that 8 year, not as much as you probably had in past releases where you can have a much higher oak presence here, which I kind of like, to be honest with you. The nose this is a beautiful nose.
The nose is completely melded together too. It's like nothing's like one thing is coming out too much, right? So nothing's.
No, I like when you can go back and you can pick up different scents every time you kind of take a whiff. This, well, I'm hoping. Catherine, this tastes half as good as it looks. We're all in for a real nice surprise. So, all right.
First sips of Old Fitz.
Cheers.
There's a nice finish to this, which is surprising me. 100 proof, that can be there. It's a longer finish than I thought it would be, honestly.
And actually, you'd still get the Kentucky hug. I like this.
I'm surprised by that, in a good way.
What I like about this is those traditional bourbon notes are all there. There's no one overwhelming flavor that's going to knock you out where it's just screaming
it is so well balanced.
oak or screaming cinnamon or anything like that.
We say that a lot in beers, how well balanced it is with the hops and the malts. This is the same thing here.
This reminds me a little bit of the Woodford Reserve Masters collection that came out at the beginning of the year, where we said this is just like a really good bourbon with all amped up notes. And I feel like the Old Fitz here plays in that category of just being
What's the dominant
a really it is sweet. It's definitely sweet. I mean, I think I'm getting those caramel, toffee, cinnamon notes are really shining on this. It is sweeter. You would expect that.
This thing, I wish we could drink more of it because it's such an easy sipper.
One of us can.
I know. I'm almost done. It's fantastic. Let me tell you.
No, bourbon's meant to be shared, right?
So let's go to our past purchase pool, Randy. And this is the big thing when you're talking about whiskeys like this.
Let me say this. I think you've done this in a past video, and I'll caveat this. All right,
yes.
If you can get this for close to MSRP, which is $85, I would be honest with you. If you get it for double that, you're probably at a store that's relatively honest.
Yep.
I was very lucky to get this as close to MSRP as I can. So if you're anywhere around $100, I would say go for it. All right.
There's not even a question you go for it.
But chances are you're not fine. Most places are 300 plus on this, and there is absolutely no way that I would do that. So I'm gonna be honest with you. if go to a bar,
There's
try
nothing
it.
that would pay $300.
Try it and get a pour at a nice
It's
bar.
amazing.
And if you just fall in love with it so much, you're like, you know what, I'm taking my next paycheck and going ahead and grabbing one. To each their own. But I think there's other, in that $100 range, $85 range, there's other bourbons out there that you know, you can get that are going to taste fantastic where I wouldn't be spending $300-$400 on that. But if you can get it for the right price, all day long.
I would
this is
pay
great.
well over MSRP for this. I'd probably, like you said, double. I'd probably pay for that.
Either way, it is
awesome.
cool. Not to mention, it's a
Wow.
gorgeous decanter that it comes in. It's
No.
yeah, you can top yourself off there
Did you guys hear that?
a little bit. Every now and then, I'm nice.
Wow.
That's enough. So anyway,
It's just I need to cheers out.
I'm kidding.
I need to cheers out.
If you've had it, let us know. The fall's about to drop. We're hoping to go to the same place and have the same results, and maybe we can bring you one side by side. But in the meantime, comment below. Let us know what your thoughts are. And if you'd like to see from 21090, while Todd continues to over here,
So good.
hit that subscribe button, click that little bell in the corner, and let you know every time we've got a new video coming out. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Untappd. We go live every Tuesday night, Glam and Drams. Everything beer, bourbon, and rock and roll. It is a fun time. Distilleries, breweries, musicians, whoever coming on and hanging out with us for a while. And of course, for those of you who have been supporting us monetarily through memberships and through the super thanks, we thank you back. We appreciate it, and
Thank you.
you're always welcome with the 210 family.
That's right.
But until next time,
And
and there will be a next time.
Wow.
Well, that sounds familiar, right?
It does.
Stolen.
Absolutely fantastic pour.
Gorgeous
Old
pour.
friends.
This did not disappoint.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.